Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the kick goes out of bounds. An odd start to this game for sure. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
Catch made by the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Sun Devils keep the football on the move. Here comes a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense is coming after him. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
The Sun Devils will line up here on first down and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
To me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Physical one, breaking tackles. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustmts to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The Cowboys will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pig wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. It's a shotgun run call. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. The drive stays alive.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. And the Sun Devils closer to the line to run the hurry-up.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship. Put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pulls it in. It's Freeman. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They'll run it here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Cowboys will have 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Cowboys looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Stone. Trying to extend the play. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in and stretches this defense out wide, it can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Trying to find room. It's Freeman. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. And the Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up second down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Back to pass. It's Stone. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. The back's got it. They tackle him about the 14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good.
At the 18.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. It's a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble now. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Touchdown, Arizona State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Freeman. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. He'll throw it now. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they can.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's caught downfield.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Ball is free in the backfield. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Testing the right side here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Snags a quick throw. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking to throw again. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Receiver makes the grab and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point is good. They trail now 31-7. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On third down, he drops to throw. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. Now it's second down here. He hands it off from the gun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.